Hey everyone, welcome to Game Grammar's Christmas special, I guess. You know, whatever. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm Tom, and we're playing Pokemon Sun. Last time, we just got our beautiful, perfect, precious child, Nyabi, and also, also picked up a couple friends along the way, and now we're about to go and do the Island Festival. Let's check it out. ポケモン勝負の準備はできましたかな? So, ポケモン勝負 is Pokemon battle, and then の準備. So, 準備 is preparations. So, they're the preparations for the Pokemon battle. できました? Did you do them? It literally means, were you able to do them? But, you know, in this case, it's, did you do them? かな? Did you? Huh? What? Huh? What? Hi. We did it. では, well then, 始めるとしよう. So let's begin. 始める to begin. Cool fire. Oh, and stick around for the end of the episode. We are going to be doing some review on how to make your flashcards and make good flashcards. Alright, Hara says, 島に暮らす. And then this kanji right there, the one at the very end, it looks like inochi, which means life force, but it is not. It is mikoto. See, inochi, I type it in, look at that. It looks like mortal life. It's not that though, it's mikoto. Lord, prince, words of a ruler. See, it's the third one. Can I scroll down? It's not letting me scroll down, but you know, you can see it right there. So, 島に暮らす means living on the island. And then mikoto, the lord who lives on our island. 島巡りを楽しむもの. So 楽しむ means to enjoy, and 島巡り is our special, super special Alola vocab. It means island tour. Meguru means like to go around, and then island, shima, so island tour or island challenge. And then to enjoy the island challenge, mono, the people. すべての無事を祈ります. So 祈る means to pray, and then 無事 is like all safe, all right. So すべて is all of them. So すべての無事. So like for the safety of everyone involved or the safety of everything involved, 祈ります. We are going to pray. では、これより島の守り神カプコケコに捧げる. So yet again, this happened last time too. Sasageru actually looks a bit different. See, you can see compared to on the game and in the dictionary, and most times you'll see it, there is a extra hand radical in sasageru. It means to lift up or to offer. But in the game, they don't have it there. I think it's just so you can read it on the 3DS screen a little bit easier. But I double checked with like actual Japanese sources and Japanese people reading it as sasageru. I'm trusting the Japanese people, you know. So, では, well then, これより more than this, 島の守り神. So, the island's guardian god, the island's guardian, カプコココに捧げる. We give this to カプコココ. ポケモン勝負を始めます. We will begin the Pokemon battle. 片や、ハウ、島キングの孫. So, 島キングの孫. Mago is grandson, 島キング. And no mago means the Shima King's grandson. Then kataya. So kata means like one-handed. Boop. It's where is it not here? That's weird. It's a pretty common word phrase. Kataya. There we go. On one hand, on the other hand. There we go. Oh, I don't have the chat open. I don't have the chat open. Sorry everyone if you're chatting. Yay, people are here. Glad to see you. Okay, kataya means on one hand. So on one hand, Hao, the island king's grandson. There's Hao, just chilling. Konata, tomu, kapukokeko ni deatta mono. So, deatta means like to have met with kind of a like mysterious, by happenstance, by destiny. And konata just means this side. It's the same ko as like kochi or kore or koko. So, konata. I think, will it pop up here? Nope, it doesn't pop up there. That's if it doesn't pop up in the dictionary, that's a good indication that you don't need to put that on a vocab list. Just, translate it, figure it out. It'll show up in most dictionaries. This one's just a little bit more dated. Oh, 好奇心旺盛好奇心旺盛なカプコケコらしいね. So when you say something らしい, that means like that is so typical of them, or that is just like them. So a lot of people say 男らしい or 女らしい for like manly or womanly. When you say カプコケコらしい, that means like very typical of カプコケコ. And then 好奇心 means curiosity. 好奇心. And then the 旺盛 means like vigorous. So it's like how vigorously curious of カプコケコ. That's just like him. And there's a mom. She's cheering for us. Nyabi. Oh no, she's cheering for Nyabi. I'd cheer for Nyabi too. I can't hold that against her. Tomo yoroshiku ne. So we see yoroshiku a lot with like yoroshiku onegaishimasu, like nice to meet you. In this case, it means like treat him well, take care of him. Now Hao is like, お互いが楽しく思えるならきっといい勝負になるよね. So 思える? I fell for the trap. I thought it was the potential form of 思う, which means to think or to feel. But it's not. It's different. 思える means like, see this? To seem or to appear likely. See? A little bit different. Yeah, you can see how they're related, but they're also very different. So お互い means mutually, and then 楽しく is like funly. So if it seems funly, the both of us, お互い is mutual. So if both of us seem to be fun, or it seems like we'll be enjoyable, that's a lot different than like, I'm capable of thinking that it is enjoyable. But you see how they're related? Yeah? Yeah. Anyways, きっといい勝負になるよね. So, いい means good, so いい勝負になる means like, it'll be a good battle. きっと is like certainly. So so it's like, both of you seem fun, this all seems fun, like, so it'll definitely be a good battle. トムもハウも Tom and Hao, both of them. ポケモンの力を発揮させよ. So ポケモンの力, Pokemon's power, or we're doing something to it. What are we doing? 発揮. That means like exhibiting, demonstrating, bringing it out and showing people. させ, which is a causative thing. So it's like you have to force your Pokemon to bring it out. Kata's asking, have I played this in Japanese before, or is this the first time? So I usually run through really quick and like take notes on everything. So that way I don't have to look up kanji for words I don't know before we play. But other than that, this is my first time. So like, this is where I'm at in the game. My personal file is in English just because I like to know the Pokemon names in English and Japanese so I can talk to people about stuff. Pokemon Trainer no Hao ga shoubu o shikakete kita. Pokemon Trainer Hao challenged you to a battle. Hao's battle theme is like the best. It's so jaunty. Hao ga Pichu o kuridashite kita. Kuridashite. Yuke, Nyabi. Look at Pichu. Nyabi wa dou suru? What'll Nyabi do? We could send out a different Pokemon, but all these Pokemon are either weak to Pichu or they suck. Sorry, Agojimushi. It's true. So we're gonna use our Tatakau. In this case, Hinoko. Nyabi no Hinoko. Aite no Pichu no Denki Shoku. So Denki is just electricity, and then Shoku is shock. So it's thunder shock. No reason to use any other moves because it's our strongest one. Aite no Pichu no Denki Shoku. Oh, I hope he uses his other move. I had to write it down because I didn't know the word. He uses charm sometimes, which is amaeru, which is like to behave like a child or to behave like a brat. Oh, we got Mahi. I totally wasn't looking at that. I was looking at my little vocab list. Mahi just means like paralysis. The kanji are actually really fun. Ooh, I hope the kanji show up here. Yeah, the kanji are really cool. Not kanji you really need to know though. Mahi's good enough. Nyabi no Hinoko. Aite no Pichu wa taoreta. So Pichu was defeated. 経験値をもらった We received experience points. And レベル8に上がった Nyabi raised to level 8. Look at that speed. Look at that 素早さ。19素早さ。Nyabi は新しく舌で舐めるを覚えた。So 舌で舐める it literally means to lick with tongue. 舌 is tongue. 舌 there we go, tongue. And then 舐める is to lick. 舐めるto lick with tongue. 目論を繰り出そうとしている。So it seems like he's about to send out mokuro. We know this just, it seems like it. We can tell with inferences. Pokemon を入れ替えますかな? 入れ替えますか? So are you going to exchange Pokemon or shift them out? Pokemon を入れ替える. So we will change them. Or そのまま戦う. Mama just means like the same, as is. So そのまま is like this. So this would be the keep Nyabi in option. Because we got Mahi, we got paralyzed, I'm going to switch out though. Let's use Tsukera. 入れ替える. We can also 強さを見る, which means to look at the strengths, but I'm not worried about that right now. Nyabi, 交代. Was that 交代? 交代? Koutai. Alternation change. It's at you can see it at the very bottom there. Hidden off. I need to fix this window, so it's can I pull it up? Koutai. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Back to battling. Tsutsuku, which means to pet. Tsutsuku. To peck. So tsutsukera is like a pun on pecking. Yeah, Nintendo says wing attack is tsubasa de utsu. It's just like to hit with the wing. Yeah. 効果抜群。続からの続く攻撃。Bird vs. Bird 効果は抜群だ。相手の心は鳴き声攻撃。Reducing my attack. Just wasting a turn, dude. How will be a good Pokemon trainer someday? I believe in him. Got his hands on the hips all jaunty like that. Tai atari. Yeah, Kara says, I love Japanese Pokemon moves, and I agree. They're great sources of vocab, actually. Just some very interesting little things in there. ツキャラはレベル7に上がった。Check that. We're getting fast. ツキャラは新しく英語ボイス。もう終わり? So, もう is like, you already did something, and 終わり is ending, so it's already over. 友は賞金として140円手に入れた。So as a prize, we got 140 yen. You can buy like a soda. Kotoshi mo, this year as well. So if you look at the kanji for kotoshi right there, kotoshi, it's literally like now and year. So that's how you know it's this year. Kotoshi, kotoshi mo, even this year. And this is migotae. Migotae atta ne. Migotae means like worth watching, and atta is the past tense for aru. So already happened, the battle's done now, so it was worth watching. Ne, right? Kapu kokeko mo manzoku daro. So even kapu kokeko is probably satisfied. Manzoku is satisfied. In Neko Atsume, the really fat cat Tubbs or whatever, is called Manzoku-san in Japanese. How it says, Ha, Tomu suge. Tom, that was awesome. I know. いい勝負だったから、that was a good battle, so めっちゃ楽しかったよ. It was crazy cool. 良き勝負でした。良き勝負でした。これならカプコケコも. So, hara has been a little weird. That's not a word we usually see for good, but it is a good battle. 良き勝負でした. It was. これなら. Because of that, コプコケコも、even カプコケコは、カプコケコのさえずり。So, さえずり means like tweeting or chirping, like bird noises, basically. さえずり. See? Warble. It says common on the dictionary right there, but this is the first time I've ever seen it. Not a hugely important word for you to worry about. そうであった. That's right. トム、これを. So, Tom, this thing, what is it, though? We can't see. We can't see it. What is it? 金、トムは Z リングを腕に装着した。装着した。Is that 装着? Yeah, 装着。装着. So that means 腕 is arm, and then 装着 is like to equip, obviously, or to install. It literally means like to place on there. Z リングはポケモンの姫たちから。We already translated these lines for our Pokemon Sun Moon trailer episodes we did a while back, so this is kind of weird doing it again. Anyway, Z リングはポケモンの姫たちから。So 力 power 秘めた。秘める means to hide. So 姫たちから is like the power that was hidden. Z パワーを引き出す。Z power pulled out. 不思議な腕は。So 不思議, just like our 不思議だね. You know, Bulbasaur, it's a mysterious seed, but in this case it's just 不思議な. So a mysterious 腕は wrist ring, bracelet. 我々、島キングはカプコケコにいただいた. So 我々 is like us, plural. So 島キングは. So he's saying that there are more than one Shima Kings. He's not the only one. So all of us Shima Kings, カプコケコにいただいた. Well, they don't all get it from Kapu Kokeko. Maybe it's not plural? Let's double check this. Yeah, it is the plural we. Maybe he's just using like the royal we. I don't know. Kapu Kokeko ni itadaita. So this is our itadakimasu. You know, you say it before a meal. I'm going to receive this meal. Itadaita is the past tense. You know, we received them from the Kapu Kokeko. From 輝く石を加工して Z リングにするのですね。ですな。So, 輝く石, that was our special word. You know, it meant sparkling stone. Ishi is stone. 輝く is sparkling. We got it earlier. 加工 means like to manufacture, to process. And then if you process it, して, so it's like our continuing action. Oop, wrong 加工. 加工. Where is it? Here we go. Check it. Right there. Anyways, Z リングにするのですね. So, ですな. So, if you manufacture or process the sparkling stones, it becomes a Z ring. Thank you for Akatsuki the Dragon saying they like their videos. And he's asking if I like Steins Gate. I've actually never watched it before. My friend likes it though. I've heard it's good. Maybe I'll I probably don't plan to play Steins Gate specifically in the future, but it could happen. I have a couple other games already picked out that I want to be tackling either after this or maybe concurrently with this as Pokemon Sun gets more of a steady pace. And Tsar Quetzal says, I learned a few words from the English moves, and I also did, but you gotta be careful because some of the old ones were not translated correctly, like Feint Attack. Anyways, もっとも、島巡りをして、Yeah, again, see, look, I told you it was going to pop up again. Shima Meguri, island tour, going around the islands. Meguri. See, it says circumference. It just means like to go around. Meguri. So, motomo. So, more than that, the island tour, if you do it, Shima Meguri o shite, and when you do the island tour, Z crystal o atsume neba. So, like, if you, so atsume neba, so that's kind of a really weird one, because atsumeru means to collect. But then our normal ba, like conditional eba form, would be atsumereba. When you do the neba, I think what it means is like if you don't do it more specifically. Like, so, yeah. So if you don't do it, Z クリスタルを集めねば, so if you do not collect them, what happens if you don't collect them? Z パワーは発揮できませぬがな. He's just talking like a crazy old guy. I'm so glad I can read it and like take it slow, because if he was talking at me in real life, like speaking, I'd miss it all. Haki is our brandish exhibit that we saw earlier. Haki, exhibition, demonstration, and then dekimasenu. So like you cannot demonstrate them. So if you do not collect them, you cannot demonstrate your Z powers. And they're all so cool. It would be such a pity. それにしても, because of that, 直に輝く石をもらうとは. So 直 means like personally or like directly. So 直にもらう would be like directly received. So because we got our 輝く石, our sparkling stones, directly, because of that, 君はカプコケコに木に入られたのか. So like, because you got it directly from him, maybe Kapukokeko has taken an interest in you. 気に入れる. Oh, it's probably 入られた. I'm sorry. 気に入る. Is it 気に入る? Let's double check. I'm second guessing myself. It was 気に入る. I was right the first time. Don't second guess yourself. Okay, 気に入る, to be pleased with. It also means, so like, he's pleased with you. So I was also a little bit wrong. Good thing I looked it up in the dictionary. Double check if you're not feeling sure. 気に入られたのか? So like, he was pleased with you. He was pleased with me because I was really nice to Nebi. それとも, also because of that, 何か, something, 使命があるのですかな? So 使命 means like mission or task or duty. And 何か is our something. So he's like, also, you have 使命がある. 何か使命がある. It's like, you have some kind of mission. のですかな? Makes it a question. Like, perhaps you have some kind of mission. I'm speculating. つまり、島巡りに行って各地を訪れれば何かわかるのか? So 何か, yet again, this is our 何か. Kuku is saying this now, not Hara. 何か is our something. 何かわかる? Like, you will understand something? Maybe? のか? And then つまり. In short, he's just summarizing things. See? So in short, if you do the island tour, our 島巡りにて, and then 各地, every area, like every island, 各地を訪れれば, if you visit every single island, 何かわかる? You'll understand something, maybe? 島巡り? 各地? These are things should have figured out by now, but let's ask what the 島巡り is. Oh, Kukui's being cool with his hand in the air like that. Okay. 4つだ. There are 4. アローラ地方にある4つの島を巡り. So, アローラ地方にある. So, in the Alola region, there are 4 islands, 4つの島を巡り. So, it's a tour where you go to the 4 islands. Go around them. 最高のトレーナー. So, the best trainers. 最高のトレーナー. The best trainers. 島巡りチャンピオンを目指すのが. So, 目指す literally means like eye pointing. It means like to have your eye on or to aim. 目指す. See? To aim at, to have your eye on. Both of these are fine, kanji-wise. But so, if you're 島巡りチャンピオンを目指す, that means they have their eye on becoming the island tour champion. And because of that, のが, but 島巡りなんだぜ. Sorry, 目指すのが, that's not a but. The but ga's are at the end of the sentences. But ga. This is like, so noga makes that kind of a noun that can also then be our topic. So to become the champion, that is what the shima meguri is. Shima meguri nandaze. That is what it is. And how it says, そのまんまだけどね. So he's saying, Yeah, it's like that, but manma's like that. Sono is specifying like it's like how Kukui said, 冒険できるのは楽しみ. So how it then says, to be able to go on an adventure, I'm looking forward to that. So how's like, yeah, becoming the island champion's cool and all, but I just want to go on an adventure. That's what I'm looking forward to. Kukui's like, 島巡りについては今度説明するよ. So, について means like regarding or about that. So, about the island tour, 今度, next time, 説明, explanation, 説明するよ. So he's saying, I'll explain it more to you later. He doesn't say more, but that's the implication. You know, next time we'll talk about it more. Band Sen says, I'd love to see you play Monster Hunter in Japanese, but I think the dialogue wouldn't be spread out very well. Yeah, I try to avoid games that both have too much dialogue and too little dialogue. Beginning of Pokemon has a lot, but as you go through the game, it has a pretty nice balance. I don't know, I've never played Monster Hunter before, actually. That's another game I'd be interested in, I guess. I could look into it. Kapu Kokeko-san, sugoi desu ne, desu yo ne. So, isn't Kapu... not really isn't, just Kapu Kokeko is really cool, right? Itsuka, at some time, Hoshigumo-chan no koto. It's like, arigato to ietara. So, ietara is our you, to say. Tara is our conditional. So, like, if I could say it, arigato to. It's like, if I could say thank you, Hoshigumo-chan no koto is like, for, because of the thing he did for Hoshigumo-chan, or on Hoshigumo-chan's behalf. Itsuka means sometime. So, if I could thank him sometime for helping out Hoshigumo-chan. Itsuka. Sometime. Yeah. If I could do that, if I could thank him, and then, pew! Jibun mo, or naruhodo. Naruhodo means like, I see. Jibun mo means me too. Jibun is like myself. I'm gonna say that. Anata mo, me too. Not me too, sorry. Anata mo is you as well. Tasukete morai, tasukete morai. It's like, he saved you, and that was a gift. Morai, you received it. Sarani wa. So, sarani means like, furthermore. Also, kagayaku ishi mo takusareta. So, first thing is, he saved us. So, me too. Or you too. She's, because Lily's talking. So, you as well. Tom, me, us. Tasukete morai. He saved you. Also, furthermore, sarani wa kagayaku ishi mo takusareta. So, he entrusted us with the sparkling stone. 不思議な人ですものね. So then Lily says, you're a mysterious person. And that's because we never talk, and we're just quiet and stoic, but we're always smiling. Also because mysterious things started happening as soon as we showed up. And Kukui's like, yosh, kaero ka? It's like, alright, let's go home, huh? Koyu toki, at a time like this. So, koyu literally means like, said like this, but they'll say like, it's more of just a like this. So, koyu toki is like, a time like this. Sayonara toyu no desu ne. So, toyu is to say, and sayonara means goodbye. I hope you know that one. It was super popular in the 90s. So, at a time like this is when we say goodbye. Because the festival's over and Kukui's telling us to get going. And Mama is like, Nyasu tadaima. So, you know, Nyas, I'm home. Huh? Ara, tomu okaeri. So this is a great example of our aisatsu, our greeting words. Tadaima is I'm home, and okaeri is welcome home. You hear it said back and forth a lot. It's like you show up, and you're like, Tadaima, I'm home, and someone will look and be like, okaeri. And you're like, cool. Okaeri is the same thing as kaeru, kaero, which Kukui just said. It literally just means to go home. いい勝負だったわね. Datta wa ne. So, good. That was a good battle. Datta is our past tense for da. Or, you know, so it's kind of like deshita, but in this case it's datta. 我が子ながら、ポケモンとの息子のno, sorry. Not musuko. Sorry. That's Pokemon to no, seki? Breath, it's breath. のあった使い方に。Seki? Anyways, waga ko nagara. So like, nagara means to do something while also being this. So she'd be like, you are my child, but also, even if you're doing that, Pokemon to no breath no atta tatakai kata ni. So, like, breathing in sync with your Pokemon, and, like, your way of battling tatakai kata ni, miryoku o kanjichatta. So, miryoku means allure, and o kanjiru means to feel. So, like, I felt the allure. Kanjichatta. It happened. Anata, Aurora naradewa no shima meguri ni. And then this is our to challenge. Oh my goodness, I know Chosen, but this is like the third time this happened, so this is yet again. I'm gonna put it on my vocab list. It means to challenge, though. What is it? Anyways, いいかもね。あなた、you, アローラならでは. So, like, as long as we're in Alola, アローラなら means, like, if Alola. Like, she does not saying, as long as we're in Alola, that she's not saying all that. She's just saying, if Alola. But the implication is, like, as long as we're in Alola, since we're here, ではの島巡りに, to challenge, and then to challenge. I need to look that up. Zero, boop, boop. I don't know how to use English to Japanese in this dictionary. I have to grab my phone. I want to look up to challenge. Anyways, ni challenge toi kamo. So when you say toi, it means like, that's a good thing to do. So, you know, as long as we're in Alola, you should challenge the island tour. To challenge. Yeah, Chosen, I know that. Idomu. I'm gonna write that. I'm gonna write it in big letters. Pen out. Idomu. This is like the third time this has happened on stream. And this is the exact kind of thing that you should put on your vocab list. Yet again, I'm gonna plug it. When we're done playing for the day, which is gonna be soon, I'm gonna be talking about how to make your very own like vocab list and flashcards and how to study them. So, you know, hang around for that. So, toi kamo ne. It's like, you should do the island tour challenge. You should challenge it. じゃあ, well then, ママはお祭りで. So, at the festival, はしゃぎすぎたので. So, はしゃぐ, we saw that earlier with 星雲ちゃん, and it means to make merry, to frolic. So, if she はしゃぎすぎた, sugiru means to do too much. So, はしゃぎすぎた means like, I partied too much. Mama partied too much, so, ので, when you put ので at the end, it's like, so, because of that, もう寝ます. It says, already I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed early because I partied too hardy. What a great mom. The convenience of chat correct you. Thank you, everyone, for Eki. Let's double check that. Oh, wait, I have my phone now anyways because I looked it up for challenge. Thank you, chat, for correcting me. I love it. Breath. Iki. It's Iki. I said it's like Soku. Breath is Iki. There we go. Usually if I'm just playing, like, I'm much more liberally looking up things that I'm not sure about. I just try to keep it a little snappier when I'm on stream. So, you know, if you're playing on your own, just take the time. Close the 3DS. Look it up. Do it. Okay. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Ii tenki. What good weather. Tenki is a great word. Sate. Well then, 今日は何があるのかしら? So, 何が different than 何か. 何か means something. 何がある just means what is there? Like, what is there today? 今日は today. 何がある what is there today? Ding dong. あら、チャイム. What? The doorbell? ククイ博士なら if it is Professor Kukui, しれっと入ってくれるわね. So, she's calling him out. She's going to say he's going to enter nonchalantly, which means he's not going to wait for me to open the door for him. And I know that is true. Anyways, we've been playing for about 35 minutes. I'm going to quit playing right now. I'm going to pull up vocab lists on the screen. So hang around Let's watch that if you want to. If you don't want to, thank you everyone. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. It's all good. If you don't celebrate anything, have a nice day. You know, normal day. Thanks for hanging out. And peace out. I'll see you, not next weekend, actually, because I will be gone. I'm going to be on vacation next weekend, but in the new year. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize this is my last one for the year. Maybe I'll do a bonus one during the week next week. I'll think about it. It'll be a little hard, though. It'll be time squeeze. Anyways, have a good one. See you around. Stick around if you want to hang out and see the vocab lists and how I'm doing those. Uh-oh, my chat disappeared. Here we go. Bansand says, if I was playing, I'd have to look up almost everything. Yeah, you have to look up a lot of stuff, but you have to look up less stuff as time goes on. That's the magic of it. All right. Did I save? Let's double check that I saved. Height. Cool. I'm going to leave this in the background because I like the music, but we're going to pull up my vocab list. How am I going to do this? Where is that? This will take a little while. Sorry. I did not practice this part. Wait, should be there. It's I'm trying to pull the window and change it to something else, but the window I'm looking for is not in my list of windows that I can pull up. That's weird. I have an idea though. I'm gonna make a new Google Doc because I can open up. This is an important part of making a vocab list, is waiting and being patient. Pow. Okay. Ooh, whoa. That's a big thing. Gotta resize that. We're all gonna see fun adventures as I mess around with settings that I shouldn't be messing around with right now. This is not a good idea. Oh, here we go. That's the window I wanted. It showed up this time for some reason. Okay. Yeah, this is literally just my Microsoft Word window. Can I shrink that a bit? There we go. That looks better. Okay. Yeah, this is super duper jank. I know. I'm sorry. Let's at least put some Pokemon. Oh, whatever. Okay. No, that's not a good idea. Okay. Whatever. On the top. All right. So this is not my personal vocab list. This is one that I made that I was like, I went through the first episode only. And I was just looking at words that I thought would be very helpful for like beginners, intermediate beginners, advanced beginners to look at and consider for their own vocab lists. Okay. So, and at the very end, I'll let everybody look at mine and I'll talk about how I made mine and why I made mine that way. I just put it in Microsoft Word right now because people use different programs for their vocab lists. Like some people make them physically on actual 3x5 flashcards. Some people use web programs like Anki is an excellent one, probably the best one. The only downside is you have to pay if you have an iPhone and you want to use it on your iPhone. It's like $25, I think. Personally, I think it's worth it, but I understand that that is not the case for everybody. There's also Quizlet, which is online. That's also pretty good. I don't like it as much as Anki, but hey, you know, those are options. I'm sure there's more out there. Everyone has their own personal thing. So I'm trying not to talk about like endorsing a specific one because you use what works for you and that's great. If you want to write them all down, I think that's fantastic. Writing them down is great practice. So you do you. We'll just talk about words that I chose. So I went to, in this case, I actually literally went to the website gamegrammar.com, and I looked. We have a bunch of transcripts posted there for, I think it's up to date, except for this most recent episode, because I just did this most recent episode right now, so we don't have a transcript for it. But I went to the website. I have a whole transcript there, and I just went through and I picked out words that I thought would be good for beginner-ish people. And I'll talk about why I picked those and how I framed some of them right now. Let's see. Some people said they're using take a picture function in the Google Translate app all the time. Yeah, I actually use my phone to take pictures of the screen if I'm playing a game that has like cutscenes that you can't pause during. Crazy helpful. So like I always have my phone next to me. And then memorize lets you make decks. See, great thing. Ho ho. I've heard great things about ho ho. I completely forgot about it. See, all kinds of stuff. Anyways, how I'm making this. So like I just went through on the website, gamegrammar.com. You could get it from anywhere though. I don't care. You can make it yourself. You can sit through the video and write down your own transcript. I bet that'd be even better practice if you wanted to do that. So, and I'd put stuff like chotto matte and then hikkoshi suru hi. So you'll notice instead of just individual words, although I do have some individual words like island right there, shima, I'm trying to focus a little bit more on phrases. And why I think phrases are really good are because they let you kind of study the grammar and also the words at the same time. So, like with hikkoshi suru hi, it's a whole phrase, which makes it seem a little bit harder because you have to memorize like three things at once. But it becomes so much more natural because really what you're memorizing is hikoshi suru, which is like to move, and hi, which is like day. But then if you put them together, you can memorize the whole phrase hikoshi suru hi, the day you move. And as you get better at the grammar and as you get better at your vocab, you can learn how to like chop that up and rearrange it, which is really awesome. Chotto matte is just like a really common phrase that I think would be good for a beginner to learn. Hikoshi suru hi, hikoshi is not basic vocab, but it's pretty everyday vocab. If I was a beginner, I would say try to focus more on basic vocab like that. Don't worry too much about like, tsutsuku to peck, that tsutsuket I used. Like, what the heck? That's not a great word for you to use. Or like, mingotae was another vocab word we saw in this episode. Not a great word. It meant worth viewing. Not a great word for a beginner because it's not super common and you're not going to use it too often. But like, hikoshi, it comes up fairly often. It's an okay one. It's like an everyday vocab word. But he is a great word. Shima, not super common, but if you're going to be playing through Pokemon Sun Moon, you're going to see it all the time. So you might as well learn it, get it out of the way. The next thing, you'll see I wrote down Pokemon ga takusan iru. So there are many Pokemon. So this is kind of 3 vocab words already. Pokemon takusan iru. And Pokemon ga takusan iru. So you could do a couple things with this. You could cut out the takusan, Pokemon ga iru, and then you're learning how you use iru to state that something is there. You're specifying that it's Pokemon ga iru rather than Pokemon o iru, which I like. But what I'd like but I'm okay with takusan being in there too. Yet again, there's a personal preference. If you feel like it's too much, don't do it. If you feel like it's not enough, do it. Whatever. Up to you. Figure out what works for you. And part of figuring out what works for you is trying it and seeing that it doesn't work for you for a little bit. It's frustrating, but it's true. Now then, you'll notice I also kind of changed it up though. Hito ga takusan iru. Hana ga takusan iru. Kuruma ga takusan iru. So here's the thing. Pokemon, it's a fine vocab word. I'm not really opposed to using Pokemon as a vocab word, but you already know what it means. So like, why put it in your flashcards, right? You know what a Pokemon is. I know what a Pokemon is. So don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. Uh-oh. So, did something wrong? Is my stream down? On my phone it said that something went wrong, and I've just been talking for 5 minutes. Let's hope it's still going. Yeah, still going. Cool. It's just my phone. So, those are some things I'd consider. Then there's mina ni shoukai suru. Yet again, this is like, it's both a verb, shoukai suru, to introduce, and how you'd use it. Minna ni, to everyone. And it's 2 vocab words in one, because it's minna, everyone, and shoukai suru, to introduce. This one down here, dono shashin ga ii ka? That's a little bit, I think that one's a little bit too much. I would say don't do this one. But, this is, yet again, a good example of like, it has some grammatical functions. And if you're learning the dono something ga ii ka, that's a good thing to do. That's a little bit advanced for a beginner. But like, anata no namae wa, this is great. It's three things, because you're learning one, a set phrase, which is a really common one, anata no namae wa. You're learning how no works, which is like connecting nouns together, and you're learning anata, you, and namae, name. Tanoshimi ni matte iru. So this is a good one, because it's like you're excitedly waiting for something, but I might not do it because I have chotto mate up here. So like I'm learning to wait already. But you could also view it as reinforcement. That's what it all is. Akatsuki says, isn't Hana flower something? Oh, you know what? It is. Akatsuki, you are totally right. I wrote that in like 2 seconds and I wasn't thinking. Same with kuruma. So Akatsuki says, aren't these things aru instead of iru? And they are. I was going really quick with this one. That's a great point. You could do both in your vocab lists. Hana ga aru, kuruma ga aru, because they are not living things. So you don't use iru. I totally flubbed that. Woo, that was embarrassing. Whew, okay. Learning moments. Other things I have, like hajimete no taiyo. So I put this more because, so yet again, you're noticing this is like a direct phrase. This is something that mom said at the very beginning. Hajimete was kind of an interesting, very common word actually, where people are like, this is the first time I see something. Taiyo, the sun, not the most common word, but it's not a bad word. So I kept it, but I labeled context. Like, if you feel like the context isn't there when you're like reviewing this flashcard, get rid of it or change it, Whatever. It's your flashcards. Change things. Genki ni natta desho? So this is a great one because it's a very common phrase. Kino, yesterday, very good word. Tonarimachi ni iko. Now then, here's the thing. Though this is going to be a lot. I've got so much stuff. Anata no heya, kurumae ni shobu ga dekiru. Just so many things. That's too many things. So here's what I would do. You want to focus your studying. I would pick 10 words or less, for the first episode. Or even for the first 2 episodes, focus your studying. Don't freak out too much about, getting so many words, because then you just have too many flashcards and you're not going to learn anything. And the focus is to learn something, not to just, overwhelm yourself. So I would limit it to 10 items. Seriously. For the first hour of gameplay, 10 items, second hour of gameplay, another 10 items, and it'll add up. It will really add up. That you're playing Pokemon for 200 hours, or not 200 hours, whoa, 20 hours. That's 200 different items of flashcards from Pokemon itself. That's plenty. That's a great amount of flashcards for you, And then, so that's what I would do. I would just start cutting things out based on whether you like them or not, or whether you can see yourself using them or not, or whether it's personally in your interests or not. Or you could even Google it and see how many Google search results each word has, and you could judge it by the most common ones. All totally valid things you can do. Make your studying something that is good for you to do, not so good for someone else. Don't worry about other people. This is your flashcard. This is your vocab. This is your language learning process. Make it for you. So this is my vocab list from the first episode. Okay. So Bansenko says, is anata no namae wa is an okay use of the word you? I was worried because I'm being rude, but I don't know the person's name yet, so I feel like I have to use it when I ask. So it's a little more casual, but it's a fine use of the word anata. You're fine. Akatsuki says, dochira sama deshita? That's a little bit super formal, though. You might freak people out. I would just be like, anata no namae wa nan desu ka? Add the desu ka, the nan desu ka, to make it a little more formal. Because if you're leaving out that desu ka phrase, that makes it a little more casual. So, it's all about learning, listening, hearing it. You can't really avoid the using anata to avoid someone's name. If you don't know their name yet. So you just gotta not worry about that, So now here we have my vocab list. So mezurashii Pokemon dakari. So you can see this is a phrase. I let Pokemon slip in there because I couldn't think of something to replace it with on the fly. And the reason I put this one here is because I know bakari, which means something just happened, but this was kind of an interesting use of it in the game where it meant they're everywhere, they're hanging around. Then I put like dokutsu. That was a word that I'd seen before, didn't instantly recognize. I decided to put an X next to it because I was thinking, you know what? That's not a super common word. I'm not about to go spelunking all over the place. I don't need to know dokutsu. That's fine. Shibireru no mae. So this is one, I'm still not sold on this one, whether it'll actually end up in my vocab list, because I don't like how they go together, but shibireru, to like numb, to be tingling, that's a fine word. I could think about it, but it's also not a super important word. That's why it's on my maybe list right now. Kara asks, does Pokemon Sun Moon have romaji like Dobutsu no Mori? Furigana. It does not have furigana, unfortunately. You can pick to do hiragana and katakana only, or you can pick to do kanji at the beginning of the game, but you cannot pick to do furigana, which is so upsetting because I wish it would do it. Other games with furigana are the Zelda DS games, have a really cool way to do furigana where you tap on the kanji and the furigana displays. And I actually have one of those, so that's one of the games that I'm thinking of doing a playthrough of in the future. But, you know, no promises. We'll see. Most folks I talk to end up talking to me super casually, but I want to make sure I'm picking up good habits. Yeah, and I think they also do that a little bit because they know it's easier for you to understand as long as they're not, like, putting it in too many things. And your friends. Like, you don't talk to your friends super formally. So it's a bit of A, bit of B. You just have to practice, you know. But also don't worry about it too much. Like, you'll figure it out. Then you'll see on my list, the next one was tochaku matteru. This meant to wait for your arrival. Kukui said it. But tochaku has not been a problem for me. You can see that I wrote that there. Because matteru I knew already. And tochaku showed up like 5 times after that, and I didn't have a problem recalling it. So if you're not having a problem recalling the word after you learn it, I don't see a reason to put it in your vocab list. Like, if you know it already, you don't need to practice it. Spend your practicing energy on words you don't know. That's just what I think. You can see here I took sorosoro hikkoshi no junbi hajimemashou, and I changed it just to sorosoro hajimemashou. This is because someone pointed out I didn't have a super good translation of the sorosoro right there. So I was like, okay, I want to go back and look at theirs before I translate it again for you, because I don't want to like make a mistake again, and this is why I'm putting it in my vocab list in the first place. And you see I cut out the middle stuff because I know that stuff, and this sorosoro hajimemashou still makes sense. So you can cut stuff out of the middle to make it a more manageable flashcard, because you don't want your flashcards to get too big. I'm all for making them kind of phrases so you can practice grammar a little bit, but you know, it's all within perspective. You know, a little bit of yes, a little bit of no. Same here. Nante mabushiku atatakai no. I changed to nante mabushii. Like, just how dazzling, how radiant. Just, this is a word that, yet again, I haven't had a problem recalling it since it happened, but it's a word that I've had problems with in the past, so I'm going to put it down this time. Kadazukeru, yet again, not a problem. Jisaboke, not a super common word though. Like, I would probably say no to this one. Ooh. Odoroita. So this is a word, seems pretty simple, and it's not a super common word, but it's a word that I've actually studied before, and then I saw it in the game and I didn't recognize it, so that's kind of a red flag for me. I'm saying, okay, if my study before wasn't good enough, I need to double down on that one, because it's something I should know, and it'll be fairly low effort. Same with chinamini, which is like, by the way, and then junbi bachiri ne. I like this one. It was a nice little phrase, like, you perfectly did your preparations. I just thought it was cute. Jiman was just like absolutely new to me, but it's also not a super common word, so it's not going to be in my final list. Or at least it's not common enough that I've seen it all over the place. Itoshi was a word that I straight up got wrong. I said aishi, I think, in the stream. And it is a different use of that kanji. So I'm putting that in there to emphasize this is a different use of a word of a kanji that you already know. So, you know, things that you make a mistake on, but you thought you were confident on, but you made a mistake, those are great things for vocab lists. Same with itte kureru kara koso. This one's a little bit weird. I think I'm putting it there because the koso is a really, really cool phrase. It's a little more intermediate, not a really beginner phrase, but it emphasizes actions. On its own, it doesn't really make sense though, so I'm thinking of ways to change it. And so if I'm thinking of ways to change it, I can look on websites I know jisho.org has a ton of example sentences, and that's a great place to go. Like, go to jisho.org, look up your word, look up example sentences, take a phrase from one of those instead if the one from the game isn't really working for you, if you're not having trouble. There's also websites like Maggie Sensei, where this woman just posts a picture of her dog, and the dog teaches you how to speak casual Japanese. Super cute, super great resource for reaffirming, like, I think I understand how this works, but I don't quite understand how it works, or I need a more clear-cut example of how this works. Both of those are great. And then, so at the bottom, I kind of put a split there, but this is my final list. So this is what will be my final list. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 things, not quite 10 things. As I said, like, you don't have to make it perfect. It doesn't have to be every single one. Just, like, make it. Making a vocab list is better than not making a vocab list. So I hope this was helpful for people. And someone posted on Twitter over the last week that they were already working on their vocab list. It was super cool. Send me a tweet. I would love to see what your vocab lists look like. I would like to get ideas of how other people are making them, because there's probably things I'm not thinking about, I bet I have more to learn from you than you have to learn from me in terms of vocab lists. So we've been streaming for quite a while now. It's almost been a full hour. Oh my goodness. Okay, so thank you everyone so much for hanging out with me while I just talk about making vocab lists. As I said, there's tons of different programs. I don't care which program you're using. Make them on like Post-it notes and stick them on your wall so you're staring at them while you're making, like, brushing your teeth. I don't care. Just have fun with it. Have fun playing video games. Have fun. Have a Merry Christmas or a normal day. Have a Merry normal day if that's what you do. And just, hang out, be chill. I'll see you probably not next week. I'll see if I can jam it in, but I'm not going to promise anything because I don't think I can, but I'll try. So if not, then the week after that, in the new year. Okay? New year, new Pokemon. We're going to catch a new Pokemon. And peace out. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Bye.